talking about the three top
content
creators in Nigeria when it comes to money. Sabi, Brother Shaggy,
Nobody argue about Shaggy. Nobody argue about
Brother Shaggy, Macaroni,
Macaroni
and
is not
Sidney
close.
Tucker. Those are the three.
Sidney Tucker is a joke.
How is Sidney Tucker a joke, big?
Guy, this guy he has artists that is chopping money from. That guy is pulling no deals.
You know what somebody say about? Right? See, most of it is all about social media.
Of course, like most of the time, it's like that.
I've watched most of them. See, on surface level, the person will buy a car and you make sure he posts the show. You buy a sequence, he didn't buy a house. See,
that's what he's selling now.
See, you know that when this guy was in Nollywood,
after this music, they don't want to finish, ni. Okay, the music are
No, the
finished.
music is long.
I'm managing long.
what's that?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Continue. Where
Who was Nollywood actor?
What's his name again? The guy that died of cancer. That he needed about 20 to 30 million, right?
Young person.
Yeah, pretty young now, for something. I can't remember that guy's name. Light skin, sir.
So he needed money, and then there was no money.
See, guess what? All these people, you think they have money. They could not even raise 30 million.
Well, it could be that they had it, and
They don't want to give it.
They don't want to give it.
Okay, that could be that.
It's possible.
Some of them get bow, guy.
Okay, you know what you guys
If I blow today and I'm serving Nigeria, guy, I go move back because opportunities will be easy. It's just
Do you know what it means for someone to have?
the opportunity is actually much.
It's
Sha.
more. You go to
that's
shows.
because you're like
Relax now, relax.
Exactly.
I'm not arguing with
Bros,
you.
put the mic.
Do you know what it means for someone to have?
Can I hear myself?
Do you know what it means for someone to have?
I don't know. Sorry.
You can hear yourself.
I can hear myself. Don't worry.
Someone buying the Range Rover, coming online telling you that.
Me, I'm not talking about
hold on.
Me, I made my own research before I say all those things. I'm not
What's your
just
research?
talking.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
No.
Hold on. What's the research? I want to hear that.
See,
No, see. Let me tell you something. One thing I know is this here. People front a lot.
Exactly.
People front with cars. People front with houses. Like, there's some people that we know that are living in Lekki and Ikoyi and Banana Island that cannot afford it. They are paying through their nose, you know.
Let me even shock you.
There are some people that live in Festac
That's what I'm
that
saying.
can afford those houses in Lekki and Banana Island times 2.
obviously.
No, don't even use the word afford. That could build
Yeah,
a
so
particular
like, you know,
street there.
sometimes so the thing is this, I've seen people who have money and want to prove that they have money. I've also seen people who don't have money but want to prove that they have money.
I think it makes sense for if you know where your audience is, just go there and service them well.
We have lived in a world where you don't need to move locations.
No. Now you need to move for
I think
that
you should
industry.
traverse. I think you should do to and fro.
No, you can do both.
But like,
Not
it will be
just-
so
not
much.
just
It will be
It's not so much. How much
You know
is it?
why? You know why?
It's going to be so much work.
I raised
But
that
Chef
point.
Obi was very successful doing that.
Chris Clown is one of the goats of
No,
Nigerian
but
content
Chris Clown
creation.
Chris Khan started this
He was
now.
in
Now,
school.
he
And
was
Chris
in
Clown was
school.
in
Wait,
school,
he was
yeah,
in school in Ukraine.
In
Even
Ukraine,
after
yeah.
school, he still stayed back. But
No,
bro,
but he don't stay back
he
for
didn't
long.
come back immediately. But bro,
Yeah.
look, when the thing started popping for him, well,
He had to
was
come
when
back
he
to
came
Nigeria.
back.
Let me shock you.
That's
you
what
guys.
I know.
Let me shock you guys, eh? With the likes of, if you go look about this guy doing real estate now,
I'm putting guys.
Tayo guy.
He's in
in Texas,
African is. There's one guy that
Africa,
Yes,
something like that.
he's
the
So,
one,
so
yeah, he's the one.
that guy with the other one, his name is Komi.
Yeah,
With Chef Obi, they've been doing that thing longer than Crazy Cow in the States.
Yeah, but if they
Relax.
had moved back,
Relax now.
yeah, they'll be more popular than they are now.
No, that time Skit was not big.
Hold on. Can we say they are more successful?
Those ones in abroad, those ones are overseas.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying
they
that.
are not now.
Why?
They are not. The
No,
ones in
but
Nigeria
say-
because they are servicing Nigerian audience.
No, I doubt it.
No,
And I think you are wrong.
no.
You are wrong. No, hold on.
See, the thing is,
The reason you are
they're
wrong
making
is
more
this.
money from. It's not just skits anymore now. Now they're making money from even
Advert.
going to like if you want them to be on your podcast, you pay them. If
I have an example.
making
I have
more
an
money from,
example.
like, those
I have
previous
a
places.
vivid
This is why I
example.
see.
Justin
This is why I
UG.
see.
You know Justin UG, yes?
Yeah.
It's very obviously very good. But bro, if that guy moves
If
back
he
to
moves to
Nigeria
Nigeria,
today,
Let me tell you.
his audience will just.
I'm sure
it
he's
will
already planning
skyrocket.
it. After school, that guy will go back home.
Listen. The reason why most of the guys outside Nigeria are successful and have huge following as well. The reason why Caramel even blew is because she was outside Nigeria.
Fast.
Listen, Nigerians have this inclination of wanting to align or watch something of somebody that is outside and is trying to be authentic.
Yeah.
You understand? There's reason why the African Ace guy, I love what those guys are doing. You know, don't get me wrong, there are some guys in the country that have done their thing and are successful, but you cannot compare it to whatever it is. You would always still get eyeballs if you are outside and you are doing your thing.
Yeah, but it
If you
won't
now
be that
want,
much.
I don't know, but
Take for example,
don't compare dollars to naira now.
Uncle Aziz now.
No, don't compare it.
No,
Yeah, if
obviously.
you imagine Uncle Aziz was
Uncle
in
Aziz,
Nigeria.
imagine Uncle Aziz was in
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Abba.
You guys
He
are
more popular,
are
he
doing
make more.
You guys are doing not. Okay, let me ask you a question.
No.
Oh, Titi, hold on,
He
hold on,
would.
hold on,
He
Titi,
would.
hold on, Titi, hold on,
No.
Titi, hold on first.
Look. Why do you think? Imagine Pokoli was
Jira.
abroad or started abroad?
Jira,
Do you think Uncle Aziz dances better than
Jira,
Pokoli?
let me ask you a question.
But who is more popular?
Jira, let me ask you a question.
Only, of course.
Jira, where are they servicing? Where's the medium?
Where are they? It's social media now. The medium is social media.
Where's social media? Where's the location?
Internet now. You see.
Everywhere, the internet.
No, I get what he's trying to say.
But
get what he's trying to say.
T, hold on,
He's
T,
trying to
hold
talk
on.
about. He's trying to
It's
talk
just
about
like
the
artists
connections
do.
that you
Yeah,
get.
but
Tenny was in
see-
Atlanta, was she not singing?
but-
She even said it in her song that
She even said in her song
imagine
that, like,
if
imagine
I
she
had
was
not
in
left
Atlanta.
Atlanta for Lagos,
Abba.
how would my life be?
That should have
People
been-
saying now,
Music
guy.
is different.
Then see,
Music is different.
Music
She has
is
to go and
different.
perform now.
Music is different.
Those guys, you
Yeah,
hardly
people to
music
get
is
perform
These
it
guys,
too.
fam, they
Hold
hold
on.
shows.
They
bro.
hold shows, you know that, right?
No, their show
Hold on.
doesn't sell out.
Music, yeah.
Fine.
Music.
Yeah,
you
sure
But
have
it
doesn't
still
sell
make
it.
money, like,
It-
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it is part of the money they're making.
comedy, Nigerian comedy show in Kitchener Water. Let's see how many
not
people
Christian
come.
Water,
Stop it now.
Or
Do you know-
Toronto.
Do you know? Hold on.
Oh, do you know my first comedy? Do you know my
Hold on, Kali. Do you know that some of the biggest and the funniest comedy shows are Basket Mouth in London, AY in London, like those. That's like not the ones
Not
in
in
Nigeria.
Nigeria, yeah.
What do you call their name? Basket Mouth, AY. Where did they start from?
No, you see now you're really shooting the goal.
No. So now those ones
They are already
started from
popular.
Nigeria.
They
Those
say
were
they
already
not just go to
popular.
London.
The
straight.
problem, the mistake you're trying to make. I get where you're coming from, but the mistake you're trying to say, if they don't perform, that all those why you're saying they're holding shows.
me, music
I've
is
not seen any of them. Music is performance. It's different. These guys, their audience online.
But bro,
They can decide to stay in Russia and make money.
we've seen the examples. Yeah, look at how many people have moved back
Have
home,
moved back and
and
they
they're not
made
more
it work.
No,
successful
but
than
then
they
the thing
were.
is this. No, but the thing is
Well,
this.
it's relative. You can't compare
it's
that.
relative.
Yeah.
And again, your metric or your yardstick for success.
It's the Range Rover.
No, now nobody mentioned the car here. Did I mention the car or
So
how?
what's your
You
yardstick
could
for
move
that?
back. No. See, the thing is this here. I see both sides. Like I remember when Crazy Clown moved back, and then they gave him an endorsement. I think it was Bet Niger of 11 million or something. I'm not sure if he had not
Move back, you get it.
he would have not gotten
Yeah.
that.
One
Like, I
X-Bet.
get
It's
that.
one X-Bet actually.
One
Maybe
is bet.
it's
All
one
those bets they give everybody.
No, you don't give everybody.
You
They
don't
do,
give
see.
everybody,
Give
guy.
You know why I
It's
say
not.
that?
It's not everybody.
Not
that
That's
everybody.
because they are
No,
betting
hold on.
servicing
Hold
Nigerians.
on.
So who are
Let me tell you
advertising
first.
bets?
Let me tell you first. T. Justice, the one in America, that guy.
Justin, yeah.
He doesn't have the contract, right? But T, if you calculate the amount he charges one is bet for every ad, within a year, he might as well not have a contract because he makes almost that money yearly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. For example, one of the ad they paid 7 million. That's not too near no though. That's just these guys. See, 7 million. If he has 3 in a week,
Bro,
It's not
if
in
Justin
Nigeria.
UG, that same Justin UG that you're saying now, yeah, if he moves back to Nigeria today, yeah, there are so many people that have been waiting to tap from that his work. But because he's not here, they cannot do it. That's what I'm trying
but
to
then
tell you.
what are you trying to tap?
No, but honestly, like I don't think it's ever a smart move to move back.
No, I don't think so.
Like right now.
I don't think so.
No,
Bro.
listen.
Depending on what you're looking for, I would say
Well,
it is.
true, sha.
See,
Not a
listen.
smart move.
Right now, it is like you have a new government coming in very soon. Like trust me, like you almost don't know what going on. At least for like the next 6 months. So like I'll be honest, if anybody wants to move back, at least allow the country settle. If they're going to do any
No, we are talking about long term. Like,
no. I
what
get
do you
what you're
think?
saying. But he could move back, but I don't ever move back to go and say, is it not, what's the name of this producer that actually moved to the US?
Yeah.
Finally.
The Jobless.
No.
It's Jobless.
No, he's not jamless. No, he's not jamless.
No, really
It's not
jobless.
jamless. It's not, no.
Nah,
It's not
Jacobs.
jamless. I forgot, no. He actually produced, no.
But it's Jobless, sir.
Don't know jamless.
I know jobless now,
Yeah,
but I know
but-
you're not. It's not the one.
No,
you're
he's not the
talking
one.
about.
But he
not
moved,
the
but he moved. You know he
Yeah.
moved, eh?
You
There was
moved
actually-
some artists, even Techno have moved to the
So many,
US.
yeah, so many guys are moving.
Yeah,
you know.
since
So many guys are
Yeah,
moving.
that's what I'm saying now.
But then,
Technically, it's gone
They
from
move to
already.
like retire, kind of. You know, when
just-
they move, you don't really hear so much of them.
They
again.
did not move. What is Nigerians that come up with that ideology that he moved? No, this guy comes from a generational wealth family. They don't move.
who's that?
Techno. No, he can't move. They already have houses in the States. This guy just go there to chill.
Yeah, but you are living somewhere. Yeah,
No, they're not living there.
Where you spend most of your time.
No,
really,
you guys are
to
making a
me, is where
mistake.
you
You're,
live.
you're making a mistake. So if a businessman spends most of his time in China, does he live in China?
Yeah, your argument is relative,
Okay,
bro.
yeah, that's why I'm trying to tell you that.
But
It's the
to me,
media,
if
it's
you
the
can give me
media.
one person, yeah, one content creator, yeah, that moved back to Nigeria, yeah, and did not have more success than he had before moving, I'll agree.
No, but here's the mistake what you make.
I'm sure
Yeah,
that there will be some.
That's a good point, though.
But here's the mistake.
I'm sure that there will
If
be.
anything happens today now,
no.
yeah, I get popular on social media. I'm like, bro, I'm going back home. I'm telling you
But
live.
that doesn't make any
Why?
sense.
Why?
We're moving
Because
to-
I will do more
Why?
when
Why?
I'm at
Why?
home. It's my home, bro.
Why? So you see how people,
Also,
so you see how
no.
people you do more.
No.
Also, for the fact that you would like the partnerships that would come out of it as well
It's-
with your fellow content
Chris Clown
creators.
is one of the goats, yeah. He was not
Goats of
doing
what?
as
Goat of
good.
what?
Of
You've been saying
content
he's
creation.
good.
He's one of the people that started this thing, guy. Yes or no?
No, it's one of the people, but it's not the first.
No,
I-
he's not the
You don't need
first.
to be
I
the
not
first
say
to
he's
be
the
the goat.
first.
You don't need to be the first to be the goat. But
But what
then
makes him a goat?
No. The way
This guy is one of the
The way this CJ is pronouncing.
What makes him a goat?
this guy is
Because
one-
makes it look like the
this
actual
guy
goat.
is one of the pioneers. Okay, let me not say goats. One of the
Pioneer,
pioneers.
yeah,
Yeah, as in-
Use
One of
right
the people that
English.
started it, and for him to be in the game for that long, yeah, you expected him to have break. Some people came like 5 years after him and were doing better. But when this guy moved back home,
Who was doing better?
most of the people that started in Nigeria were doing better than him.
Who? Mention
When he
one.
went back home and started partnering with these people before his
Partner with them exactly.
content
All right.
evolved.
Well, he's good. He's good.
Who was doing better
We don't
than
need to
him?
know. No, we don't need to know who was doing better than him.
No, we have only one goat in the industry now.
Which is
We know the goats.
Sabinus.
Yeah.
Eh?
See, comedy is
even
really
as
see. Some
see,
people
see,
don't
like-
even find him funny. Do you
even
know
as
that?
Sabinus said, I'm just
They're very. Let me tell you one thing you don't understand, right? In the next 15 years, right? 80% of those guys won't laugh at their jokes.
Yeah, because they are
Let me
always
finish.
sexualizing
Let me
women
finish.
in their
Let me
jokes.
finish.
True.
Like the likes of Sydney and these guys, I don't find them funny.
Sydney doesn't even
Sydney
even do skit
Wait,
again.
let me finish.
That's
Let me
what
finish
he
now.
wanted to
do.
Let me
Sydney
finish
has
now.
moved.
Let me finish now.
I mean,
but
that
honestly,
skinny
like-
doesn't.
Wait, let me finish.
See, I want us to move on from this.
Well, let's move on. But what's wrong? No.
No, there was
Let's move on.
something. No, there was actually something this guy said. But don't let me talk, Sha. Just
Because the reason I said that is
finish what you want to say.
it's 80% of these guys. The way we rate comedy, right? Look at the likes of Kevin Hart and the rest of them. Look at the likes of what's the name of this guy?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, yeah.
Right?
Goat, that's the goat
like,
for
like,
me,
like,
though.
like I can play Dave Chappelle this thing on
man.
5
Bro.
years.
Dave
Oh
Chappelle is
no,
not
no.
the goat.
Get straight
To
down
me,
there.
my own
Bill
goats now.
Maher.
Choose your goats now.
Bill Maher, right? For example, Bill Maher.
Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, that guy too.
Yeah,
I don't know about
The
this,
match only
yeah.
2 years.
No.
You know why I like Dave Chappelle is it's hard to make jokes about sensitive things. You know, he makes jokes about race, about sex, and people still laugh.
It's
like,
not the first now.
like wait, no, but he does it effort. Guy, this guy will be jabbing transgender in the crowd. Do you get? And he'll be talking about them and they'll be laughing. No, I'm just trying to tell. No,
I know why Kali is laughing.
I know why he's laughing
Look
too.
at it.
I know. I'm just trying to tell you that he knows how to tell sensitive
on
jokes.
Saturday,
Do you get?
I don't know.
Wait, let's finish
on
our-
Saturday, no, we're done. Because
I've not
where
explained
this
why.
guy is dragging that boat, where this guy is dragging that boat,
There might be an accident.
I don't need.
I don't want to be there too.
I don't
But
need.
you get the point.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't get the point.
About Dave
No,
Chappelle.
it's okay.
Oh, the Chappelle. Oh,
No, see.
no, but see the point here. See,
Kali-
to end
he
everything.
wants to put his point.
Bill Maher, for example, right? You know him?
I've heard of him, but I've never
Bill
seen
Maher.
his jokes.
Bill Maher, yeah, you can't be
Yeah.
in this country and things are
I know
not
the guy
passing
you're talking
through.
about.
But the guy, these are the guys 10 years ago, he played their this thing. So that's why I'm saying the likes of Sabinus. We're still watching Mr. Boo of when you were in high school,
You know what? See,
right? But
my issue
watching
is that we need to start.
Okay,
and then
start.
we need to start because everything that we're saying is actually. There's a way the universe works. Yeah? Everything that we're saying is
It's
actually,
related.
It's actually intertwined with what we actually want to talk
Okay,
about.
Oh, really? Nice.
Like, no, like damn serious. Like literally going to talk about. First of all, we're going to talk about people moving out, and then especially Nigerians, and how sometimes we miss out on opportunities because we don't necessarily connect with other people. It's related to moving out. Then the other part, he already entered it. even though I was trying to tell you, let's move, has the internet made us soft? You know, there's some jokes you can't. There's some jokes you can't say again online or more if you try it.
You can't
or
say
just
shit. Everything you lose it.
Really, but I always like the energy that you guys start with. It's usually like a good one, and I believe
It's kind of like a goat energy.
Well, coming from whenever you say the goat, I understand that was good you're talking about. So don't worry.
that's now. So on Saturday morning, I was somewhere with some wonderful people, and then so I see this guy. Like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, oh, cool. I just dabbed him. Boom. Then after, I'm outside, and then so like I'm talking to this guy again, and then he's like, I'm like, I know your face from somewhere. He's like, yeah. I'm like, where? And then he's like, oh, you were the VP when I was in 200 level. I'm like, okay.
Senior boy.
Listen. And then he goes, and then he now makes some other statement. Back then, you were telling us not to focus on women, but then I saw what you were doing inside there.
Wow, champion.
Yeah, baby.
Let me tell you.
You're a bad example.
This corner.
The way I did like this.
As in,
The way I did like this.
Why did you do like that? Why?
Let him finish.
Because I was like, okay, so you're telling people not to do whatever. But because trust me, okay, no, there's no point going into the extra. But then I was not like, number one, life is very, like, you think life is wide and big. Like, life is actually very, very small. Like, we're actually so connected.
Of course.
You see people that I was like, I could not imagine seeing that guy in that place. And there's so many people that I cannot.
like you, guy. the moment I saw this dude, I knew he was the one. That's how crazy it is. As in, the moment I saw him, like, I knew that this is, no,
But then
this is the guy.
seeing you in
What were the odds,
some
man, guy?
lost village in Taraba, and then seeing you here
In
like,
Waterloo,
I'm damn
guy.
serious. I'm damn serious. I saw this guy in Taraba pursuing cattle with stick.
Thomas is like,
But let me tell you
how
something.
the hell did you
like,
get here?
There's nothing
I'm
that
just
you say
serious, bro.
about this young man that will shock me.
Like, I literally had to ask him. So like, but really, you know, life is so small.
But there's nothing you said right now that shocked me. You know why?
Why?
The school you come out from has an antecedent. It has a lot of historical that comes with the women side. So anything that
No,
has to
but
do
this
with-
is not. No. Listen, let me make this clear. With regards to the women thing, is nothing in a negative light. Let me just
No. But the guy said you used to preach to
You
us.
used to preach
you
to
used
us.
Just to
You
tell
should
us.
tell
that.
us.
So saying that
Don't-
you're kind of
don't
an
do this.
evangelist.
So,
but this-
like, I've seen you, Oga, you backslide. Like, that's what he's trying to tell you.
If I never
No,
backslide,
I was
left the
telling
church.
No, I was
I
telling
threw
them.
the key in the river.
Listen, I was telling
He
them.
closed the door of the
I was
church.
telling them back
He locked
then.
down.
I was telling them back then. You are in school. Focus on woman. So sorry, you are in school.
I'm dead.
You see how you guys
You
are
can't,
doing
you can't make this up. No,
That's
you
what
can't
it
make
is.
this up.
You can go to Bangkok where you can't take care of women for yourself.
No,
No,
you can't take
so
him out
like-
of Bangkok. You can't take Bangkok out of him.
So really, like back then, I was always telling them, listen, of course, like you come here, you get distracted, blah 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 blah. See, for some of those guys, like that's actually like the first time they're out of like their parents' house and all. So
That's insane.
Yeah.
for some of
most
them,
of the actually people that went to private school.
For some of them, yes. In fact, for most of them, yes. Let me even say for some of them. So like I would just tell them, yo, I know sometimes you can get overwhelming and then you're just feeling ecstatic and you're just and then you get lost in it and before you know what's happening, you're spending like I literally knew some guys that were spending 4 extra years in school.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine paying
Yeah.
Who was going to even
no
pay?
you.
People like God
Parents,
didn't even have that option.
Oh, the parents. Oh, the parents were
4
paying that
extra
back.
years.
I
So like you're supposed to be done with school, but then you have like
Carry
extra
over.
year, extra year. In fact, some guys even went to like 5, 6.
So you think it's because of women that they...
No, you get no.
There's so many things
So many
now.
things distract you.
Okay.
Included in that is chasing woman because you almost cannot remove it, from the equation. So really, like that's the stance.
Well, I did that one. You removed it from the equation when you were in school. When you get, why did you add it?
Okay, so yes, good point. For the longest while, no. I'll be very, very honest with you. For the longest while, when I came here, it was COVID, nothing
Oh yeah.
until I finished school. So like it's not like I'm doing plus or minus. Don't get me wrong. Once in a while, do your thing.
But you asked a very good question.
When you make it, the
Your
central
priority becomes a problem.
And then you know the thing. Most people forget the reason why sometimes they are here. Most people forget the reason why sometimes they are in school. But I tell people the number one, like especially if you come here for school, your number one assignment. Forget everything.
Graduate,
party, club, graduate.
You know, it happens sometimes when you don't even use your money. If you don't have 5 naira in the thing, you don't.
But see, but see, you raised a very good point because you know one thing that's funny with people is they don't consider their parents.
Yeah.
Because if you fail here, it's different from failing in Babcock.
Also,
Very different. Okay, let's do the calculation. Your Babcock school fees might be 400,000 a semester,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
See, the money for your school fees here is 10. We pay Babcock 10 years.
True. Yeah.
23,000 a semester. See, you can be paying you cannot be paying the whole class.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's the amount.
That's why most
So-
of the people you see here are from Babcock because those are people that their parents can actually afford to send them here. Yeah.
No, but that's an assumption too. You know why I said that? I'm not saying their parents cannot send it. Their friends might have budgeted money for 4 years. But you're still thinking, oh, my friends can pay. 400,000 is not 23,000.
Yeah.
Because if parents have like 10 million in their account, you do 400,000, it might not be too bad if you fail again. They can just, but when 23,000,
Dollars?
that's more than that 10 million.
Facts.
The
So-
fact that you can even ask is what's baffling me. That
It's not about not asking.
I did not graduate. Oh my God.
Some of them can lie.
Bruh, listen.
Doesn't-
No. Listen. Like there are some wild stories about graduation that if I tell you guys, I remember. Let me just say this one, then we'll move on. I remember this guy. So he did not. So he had told his dad he was going to graduate, but he ended up failing a course in the final year. Trust me. You know what? You know what your dad told him. Dad told him to go and rent a gown.
I've heard about that before. Too.
As
And he
per-
should rent canopy. That he has already told his friends already.
Damn.
Listen, those guys, his dad, family members, they flew in from Port Harcourt all the way to Ogun State. You know how far that is? They flew in from Port Harcourt and then they landed. Bro, I knew that this guy was not graduating, but I saw him. I saw cooler of rice.
In my convocation to in school, I knew people that their name was not part of the list, and I saw them. Their parents sick him and they brought rice. I was like, how are you living with yourself?
No, but
It's all about status.
one thing about me is that
I
I
can't
go
do
there
it.
and
I can't
eat
do it,
rice
man.
too.
I can't do it. I just can't.
I go to have a taste of the rice.
How do you live with yourself?
You can't miss that type of rice now.
There's one thing with Babcock. Food.
Food and women
So,
and bad things.
Listen, like we're just alluding to some minutes ago. You move most people. In fact, some people
Yeah.
in Nigeria they've made it. Some other people want to move out to find greener pastures. Some people want to move back after they've made it. But then I believe that if you move out of, I'm like right now the only experience I know is that of Nigeria because I'm Nigerian. So if you move out of, for most Nigerians, when they move out to a new environment, we always try to put ourselves in the Nigerian community. Although we don't have community, cha. That one, we're not going to
We
go
have
into.
town hall.
We're not going to go into that. But then, I'll be honest, most of the time, because we seclude ourselves from other people, other Africans, other black people, even like people in general, I believe that we miss out on some key information with regards to school, with regards to funding, with regards to
Immigration.
relief, with regards to immigration, that could have helped
Helped
us and moved us up. Instead, because we are doing, so the first question I have is, why is that we don't like connecting with, especially, I don't want to say especially Nigerians, but then that's like the only reality.
I think
know.
your first question should be, everybody here, like sitting here right now, why did you move?
No, of course, that one is.
No. You might assume. Yeah,
That
there's
what?
everybody has assumptions that this guy moved because of this guy, but only you, know why you left
Why did you
Nigeria.
move?
I asked you first now.
No, why did we know why you moved? Why did you move?
Yeah, so for me, it wasn't really about success.
Was it adoption? Thing or what?
No, hold on.
Kylie.
For real though, like for me, I wanted more. Yeah, I just
More of what?
yes. I just Because you
Or is
really
it greener pasture?
no, not greener pastures. My own pasture was already green.
Really?
Yes, honestly. To be honest, it was already green. Because
it was
I
green,
feel
right?
like everything I'm doing here, yeah, I was already doing it back home, yeah. But I just needed that. I feel like I wasn't exposed enough. Yeah, because everything I read, everything I was seeing, everything I was watching, I wanted to see if these people were actually reporting that this was what was going on in this particular place.
So, have you finished seeing it?
now,
You finish it, when are you going back?
no.
Answer my question.
Because
No,
we
without the follow-up question.
Hold
Should we
on,
agree on this?
hold on.
You do quick.
We are being honest. We are being honest. That's why I told you that if
100%.
anything happens to that's what brother social media talk that we're talking about earlier. If anything happens today, yeah, and I blew up on the internet, I'm going back home, man.
What have
I'm
you
serious.
done? Acting porn.
Anything, bro. I'm
Porn.
no for real. Let's be serious. Like anything
What's your skill
entirely.
set?
Man, I have a lot, but let's not get into that right now. I'm just saying that if anything happens today, yeah, and I blow up, I'm going to go back home.
So that you. So
Yes, because I did not come
you
here.
Let him finish.
I did not come here to like say, oh, okay, this is not my home. Yeah, for real. If I might become a citizen, I might become everything, but this place is not home to me. I came here to see more, to experience more, to earn more. Sure, you feel me? But on the general scheme of things, yeah, everybody comes here for different reasons. Some people come here because of women. You'll be very shocked. I'm telling you. See, there are some people that they are so rich that there are some girls in this particular city and they move there. I have an example. I'm not just going to mention it. I'm telling you.
Wow.
So some people move for the
people
right
you know.
reasons. Hold on. Some people move for the right reasons. Some people move for the wrong reasons. So if you move here for the wrong reasons, yeah, you will not know how to navigate yourself.
But what makes you think their reason is wrong?
Good point. Good point. Wait, some ways see that
That's a
right to
solid
some
one.
people. Yeah.
What he just did to is what they call philosophical navigation.
Yeah,
No, but
actually.
That's smart.
yeah.
Actually, it might obviously they are the one that will actually decide if it's right or wrong to them. But I can only say what I'm seeing from the outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like this is not a reason to actually pack up your bags and say
But
you're
true.
going.
Because I can say that your own too was wrong.
Yeah, true. Yeah. From your side, you can
Because
say
you
so.
already say you have greener patches. What green are you?
What as in,
No, so like for me, I'd always necessarily wanted to do like I'll be honest, we always follow the traditional route. So after bachelors, masters, whatever, and then really I wanted to go through that route and know what's up. And then I'm like trust me, I'd always been, and then someone can bear me witness. Like I'd always been this person who said, once I'm done with my master's, I'm going back.
You said you're going back home.
I'm damn serious.
Really?
Like, I'd always said it.
to what you said every
I
time?
never said
Like, I
that,
don't,
though.
no, we're being honest. Like
No,
I'd
not
always
after my
said,
school,
I'd always
obviously.
said,
You know what
once
you
I'm
said.
done with this masters, in fact, I used to tell people back in Nigeria that you like expect me back very soon. I remember one guy, he might see this, he would always be laughing at me, like, you don't know what you're talking about. So you think, in fact, I remember my cousin telling me, so you think your dad paid $60,000
For you to just come back.
to come back under 2 years? As in, are you crazy or what? As in, so really, getting here, moving into the culture and seeing what's up, you're like, okay, yes, there are actually other things I can do with my life.
Yep.
Nigeria is not running away. It's there.
It's always home.
But it's getting bad every day. So let's just leave that, where it is. So really, that's why I moved.
So what about you? Because we don't need to ask Kali.
Just
They don't have money, so you have to come. They
No, it was causing havoc in the house. So they had to ship him off. And it's by night.
He came by sea, 14 days.
So go ahead.
Basically, I moved. I would say a greener pasture. Basically, it was just okay.
That was a greener pasture because you're making sound as if it was green back there. Was it green?
He was very white.
It wasn't green, but
No,
like it was just
grey,
more.
bro.
It's,
There was no even pasture.
so it was just more of trying to look for better opportunities. To be more educated, to know more than just what you know in your current environment. So that was basically the reason why I moved. So that's it, and it's not looking like I'm going back to that place anytime soon. So
Wow.
except
country, your
when
That place.
I'm ready to have like full blown marriage. That's all.
Oh, so
They
if you
have
marry, you
blue
not
ma-
stay here.
They have blue.
No.
Full blown marriage.
Oh,
No,
the
like-
traditional marriage.
Yeah, the whole traditional marriage, like
So-
there's
So you're not going to
that.
wed, yeah. You're going to go back home to wed.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
wow.
rather do that.
I hope the right people are watching this.
Don't worry.
So your white wedding will be here, and
I don't
Probably
think
just like the court wedding will be here.
just to sign
That's
the
fine.
papers.
Yeah, just sign the papers.
But the
that's all.
ceremony will be back
Court
in
wedding.
Ibadan.
Yeah,
Nice.
but
nice.
the actual wedding.
I give it to you guys are doing
We're
court
shipping.
wedding.
We're shipping Thomas. We're shipping James. We're shipping Kali.
but
should
the
be
only
on
reason I'll come is if I'm shooting the wedding. If I'm shooting the wedding, then I'll be. But I'll be there.
We'll ship all of you down.
But that's it. That's interesting.
Okay, yeah, Ross. Get on.
But you know what's funny in life?
Oh my God.
We don't know Kali.
So we started.
You have to. At a very young age, very very young, at 11, I could see that some things will not work out with the geography I was in.
At 11 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because see, we used to have this 4-year homecoming they have in my village. People come back everywhere from around the world.
After 4 years.
Yeah, everywhere. You are around, it's mandatory.
Yeah.
You see everyone come down. It's like world apart when you see some people from different parts of the world. It was interesting. But they're still part of your tribe, right? But most times I just study them as a little kid. Like, wow, these guys are different. You know, they see life different. They appreciate things different. They appreciate the little things we take for granted. You know, they're not this type. They were not the type to show off. So I was like, what's it about this place these guys are coming from? It made me curious a little bit. Even to the extent when we were studying European history in school, I tried to understand, okay, these guys have a very simple lifestyle. But obviously, school was one of the reasons why I came. And I didn't regret that move, because if I waited one more year, it won't happen.
Why?
Long story. It will not happen. I wanted to, but it would be bad, because if not, I'll just stay there. Okay. You know what I mean? And there are two people that had the opportunity with me to come.
They didn't come.
They're like, Carrie, come on, man. Let's just wait. Let's just finish this. Let's finish that.
Are they here now?
No.
Wow. Okay.
Because you know why? The family had the funding to do it at that time.
Yeah, funny.
You have to think about these things.
Yeah.
Bro, that's even another factor
If you have the
entirely.
money at the particular time to move,
Just do it.
move that time.
Just do it. Just
because anything can happen. Inflation, COVID.
Omicron.
listen,
So
bro.
many lives.
Yeah,
things
so-
will
Bro.
happen.
Listen, and or some other use for that money will just come in.
Is that
You understand? Like
or someone in your village will die, then your father has to contribute, stuff like that.
like for or business is no longer going well, and they cannot just use. Once you have that disposable income to do that,
Just do it, man.
Just dispose
make
it.
the move. So back to the question I asked: why is it that Nigerians, particularly, I don't know about other Africans, I can't speak to, I can't speak for them, do not like connecting with people outside of their community? Have you guys experienced that? And be like, we like staying within our own locale.
Well, I think, you see,
Or is it because you're just familiar with people you know?
for me
that's
personally,
why-
I connect with other Africans. Because you know why?
Why?
Connecting with Nigerians when I came here was, I think it set me back a little bit.
This is what of the
But
it's what of people we are talking about.
It didn't set me. I don't mean
Go
it's
deep on
bad,
that, yeah.
but you don't understand. There's no beef. There's nothing bad. It's just the reason is we are coming from the same place,
They come from the same place.
the
for sure.
same information,
True.
right? So we are both looking. It's just like someone trying to navigate from Sahara Desert to Europe. The person will not be asking the same person inside the same bus. Where are we going? No, ask someone outside, right? So for me, I was always reaching out just to later though. That is okay. This person, if someone lives somewhere 30 years, I expect this person to know a lot about that place
Yeah.
than someone who just there for 1 year. Sometimes I look for people that there's some Nigerians that came here in 1971.
When this place was like
Yeah.
really nothing.
So when we were talking about
And
Nigeria,
Nigeria was still good then.
Yeah, when they were talking
Very
about
good.
they came here with scholarships. So when they were talking about Nigeria, I listened. Sorry, Canada, I listened. Because I'm like, okay, 1971. That's a long time.
A very long
So they
time.
will be telling you some things. This how to do something, this how to. So those are the kind of people, obviously, they're Nigerians, right? That you kind of listen to. It doesn't mean that all Nigerians are the same, but the African countries too. It's good to talk to those guys because they have some nice food too. You know, go for the events.
So that's why I'm talking to them.
No, they have some nice food.
Because of them.
He's hungry now.
Misplaced priorities, Cali.
See, this is one of the things Thomas is talking about. You're talking about that time because of food.
God, food.
No, let me tell you. Food is what connects everyone.
Food and music.
Do you believe that? Yeah, music.
Yep.
But see, actually, they can. This will surprise you. They go both hand in hand. If you take one out, that's a problem. Actually, you can leave food.
Yes, you can live. I know you can live food.
No, sorry. You can have food, take music.
I doubt it.
No. It's the other way around.
Music
Yeah,
is number one.
Music is
Number
number
one,
one,
bro.
That one is key.
Okay.
Food, no.
Your next party you're doing, you tell them that they shouldn't have any drink or anything.
No, I'm just telling you that music is.
I agree,
Music
but
has
let's not
brought-
have any
Okay,
drink.
so like I was listening to. So there's this song that's always been playing in my head all the time, and then trust me, and then when you know that a song is actually lit, is when you don't understand the word
Oh, we still enjoy it.
and you just enjoy the lyrics of the song. So the song has been playing in my head. I'm just like, this song. And then finally, like I got to see the video, and then I even got to understand what it was. So trust me, like music actually breaks barriers. Me, I love connecting with other Africans. I love connecting with
Everybody.
anybody I can
to
connect
me,
with.
Everybody.
You understand?
Everybody.
Well, of course, not everybody.
I mean, my own is I just think that there might be as much as yes, it pays to speak to other people and then try to like understand how something works. The amount of information and miscommunication that you download in your head, it's like you would personally kind of have to find out if that information is actually true. Like, because you can I've heard so many stories about, like, if I tell you that in Canada, right, you cannot, if you have a male and female child, they can't stay in the same room.
What do you mean?
Like they can't sleep in the same room.
What if it's only 2 bedroom?
Not possible.
I don't know. We go out with the government.
And this is my point. Exactly my point. Like
No, not possible.
it is.
Because it's,
Even
you, have
as
to understand,
kids?
you can't tell me what to do in my
as
household.
kids.
You
What?
can't tell me
can't
what
tell
to
what
do.
to
If
do
I'm
now.
living in one room,
Definitely,
legal-
no.
the legal,
Definitely, no.
this is that,
Definitely, they can't tell what to do. Like in your house, because they cannot obviously enter
Just
your
like
house.
this guy,
But like,
their father has 11 children. They're all in one room.
but like it's a thing. Like I was shocked when I actually found out that it's an actual thing.
We're trying to rent one room for you and your
So
wife.
no, I was trying to get information from my client, and my client said that like someone told them that information. So
and it's a thing.
Is it
it's
true
an
or
actual
it's
thing.
false?
It's
Oh,
true.
okay.
And I was like, so like there are some information that you wouldn't even know that it's true or it's false until you actually either experience it or you have to go and research it yourself. So as much as it's better for you to speak to different people and like understand so many things about places, at the same time you have to be careful of the type of information you're downloading.
Oh, it's true.
Take for example someone like Akin. When Akin came into the country, who did he meet first? Thomas. Guess
No,
what?
Kali.
Guess what?
didn't
Thomas
meet me first.
carried him
No,
to that
Kali.
same night. Thomas carried him to the club that same night.
Okay, so you asked me why now.
Why? Oh yeah, why?
Okay, no, the reason is stupid. Okay. No, but then, and that's a dumb analogy to me. But the point, my only pushback to that is, you can only do more research about an information unless you have it. If you don't have information,
yeah.
You don't
know
have
much
nothing to
about
work
it.
with.
Yeah.
Like you usually have nothing to navigate.
No,
Another point I want to make is some Nigerians, I will not say most because I don't have like a large sample size, do not have an open mind to things. Yeah, there are some people that when you talk to them, their mind is in a cage. Like they don't want to
Don't go on the
branch
cage.
out. Hold on now, they don't want to branch out of what they already know. Yeah, they are not willing to adjust. There are some things that we have learned as Nigerians, as kids, as adults, that was totally false. You feel me?
Can you give like an example?
For example.
I'm not going to think of one on this
Because
point, but
you-
I'm just hold on. I'm just talking about information wise, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you try to tell them that, okay, see, this is not how this thing is. This is that. But because their mind is already domiciled to that fact that this is what I know and this is what I will stick to. Because there are some things that look normal back home. That we
it's
do.
not,
We
yeah.
take it as. But let me give you one vivid example now. Yeah, I used to think that it wasn't the government's fault back home that we did not have 24/7 electricity. I literally thought that. Hold on. Let
I
me
didn't say
finish.
anything. Go ahead.
I literally thought that it was like impossible. Like that was the
are
ideology
you
that I
serious?
have. That is it possible like for where we come from, that for there to be like 24/7 electricity. Because I make my research, go online, read and stuff, So, but what I learned, there's some things I learned that it maybe is almost impossible. So in my mind, I stopped blaming the government that, okay, fine, it probably is not their fault that we cannot get 24/7. We just do not have the resources. It was when I now came here that I now discovered that I feel like we even have more resources to have 24/7 electricity than when we are here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm almost like 2 years in this country. There's never been a power shutdown since I came here. I literally used to think that was impossible. Yeah. So, information-wise, if you tell some Nigerians some things that, this is how they do, they'll tell you no. Even Thomas has corrected me a couple of times that, God, this is not Lagos. You feel me? There's some things that goes down here. I'm telling you the truth. No, hold on.
No, but he's been honest, yeah.
There's some things that he has told me that I'm like, this is supposed to be a normal. It's like, bro, this is another society entirely. So I had to get my mind out of that, place that I was.
Basically, I'm just saying that sometimes people feel like people do not want to adjust
They don't want to adjust
to like the new environment.
to the new environment. That's why it's hard for them to actually relate with other people. They just want to stick to what they know, which is the Nigerians that they know, and of which they are making one mistake. Nigerians in Canada are different from Nigerians in Nigeria.
Everyone knows that. Yeah.
But
How so?
Because they think differently. The society you are in will influence your behavior, your everything about you.
And your thought process.
And your thought process. But when people come in newly, they tend to think that, it's not this my guy that I knew. Your guy that you know in Lagos is not your guy in Waterloo. That's just the difference.
Yeah, but the only problem with that statement is your guy you know in Nigeria should not all of a sudden transform.
Yeah, or change.
Because let me tell you the fact. I saw some people do that who came here together, right? They totally transform. And to me, it's a loss of identity. Mind you, assimilation is different from transformation. Assimilated in the country. If you put me in the environment, that's nothing you tell me. You get me?
You are
You
just,
can have conversation. The main thing is you can have conversation, right? But there's a transformation, you're trying to tell the other person I'm better than you. When that...
And I think most Nigerians do that.
They
Most
do that.
Nigerians outside project this "I'm better than you" mentality to the Nigerians.
Yes, and that's very wrong.
very, very.
You know why it's very wrong? You're trying to tell the person that you back home cannot be successful. I don't believe that.
This is a lie.
It's a big lie.
Or even like they put out you back home is like is
Yeah,
beneath
in the
me.
bush. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So that's why you see most times when I see people that have come here, we relate as if we're in Lagos.
Some people can't.
Yeah. The point for that is, I'm not trying to speak the white man's language to show that person, I've been here. No.
Yeah, true.
Because, see, I see a lot of people that become 4 years ago. My bro, there's science behind this.
Guy, 4 years ago, I literally heard someone who just came last year. No, what have I been saying last year?
If I tell
someone
you
just came in February, and I could not even hear what the person was saying. I'm like
how?
But did you see that?
I'm damn serious.
Mind you, this person is over 18.
I'm damn serious. I'm like,
Yeah, we came here as teenagers.
I'm like, what are you saying?
So it's
Like
not...
you couldn't even to your fellow
Bro.
Nigerian person.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Like you're just doing that now.
No, because see, no, what
he did training.
aside from that, where I even
Broadcast.
where I even work here, and the annoying part is I hate when I'm trying to talk to somebody. I would rather just adjust and talk like when I'm in my. The problem is when you are with your people, know that we are. I don't have any problem with anybody changing their voice when they are around some certain kind of people, But when you are home, the people here is home. That's the like as I'm talking to you guys now, I feel like I'm at home. You feel me? Because we are from the same place and we have the same experiences. But the moment I now try to
We're not from the same place.
behaving,
Carry on.
the moment I now try to be, trying to be behaving like something that I'm not
Yeah, I
among
get
my
what you
own
mean, I get
people
what you mean.
is where the problem is.
No, but the main thing, even I told you this, I said that before. We have like one of the A-level professors in this country, Nigerians. When you hear them talk, right? Majority of you might assume that they just came from Nigeria.
Yeah, they've been
but
here
guess what is
for a
important?
long
The main
time.
thing is the knowledge they are imparting.
Yeah.
People.
I can name most of them in this city. Engineering, but when they talk, everybody's like,
Have there been opportunities that you guys have missed because you did not have the information?
of course.
Yes.
And then you'll be like, oh man, I wish I knew this
Yes.
like 5 months ago.
Of course.
Yeah.
Is there any that you can share?
Health card, getting health card without you being
This is a PR.
A permanent resident.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Like
No,
I
I think that one is.
I didn't know that. Like I didn't know you could actually get your like health card, like just card.
But keep in
Now
mind, that
you-
doesn't mean if you go to the hospital, they're not going
Mine
to
was-
charge
Yes,
you.
now
Ma-
yes,
mine
yeah,
was-
yeah.
mine
No, no,
was-
no.
mine was
It's for
health
it's
insurance.
for it's for minor
household.
stuff.
Yeah.
As a student, I didn't even know that we had health insurance because I've never had insurance in my life. That's just the truth. Yes,
No, valid.
I've never had insurance in my life.
Valid.
I don't know that
Valid,
I can
valid,
pay
valid.
my school fees and then I'll go to the hospital and I'm covered. I was sick and I was at home and I did not go to
No
hospital because
hospital.
I felt like I did not have money
What?
to
No,
pay
no,
for
no.
whatever was going on.
If it's
I'm telling you
clinic,
the
clinic,
truth.
yeah,
It's
like
clinic,
yeah.
not hospital. Be
Wait,
careful.
as a student, we had this free distance to Grand River Hospital because I've been there before.
I think they had
Yes, we do.
No, if you have a major surgery, it doesn't cover that.
No, it's not
No,
surgery.
we're just talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
basic health. Like
Just-
I was not
Okay, then
feeling
your
okay,
stomach
okay.
is
yeah.
paining you.
And I was
You were-
supposed to
you were
go.
basically dying at home.
No, it was not even dying, bro. My hamstring, I had a
Oh,
torn
but those are
hamstring,
small
bro.
injuries.
How do you put your hands through? What were you doing?
What are you doing?
Bro.
What were you doing?
Okay, now what are you
So
doing?
it was no. I think I like after 6 months when I came. I think it was still in winter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to go and ball without even any exercise or anything.
Confused.
In like
Ball
the
with-
next-
I've never seen you play ball.
like to
so.
play football. No, I play football.
play football?
I used to, yeah, but I've only played once since when I came in, and that was there. I tore my hamstring just after like 2 minutes. Yeah, but I've never had an hamstring injury before, so I didn't. But bro, the pain was unbearable for days. But I know that back home, when you have that kind of thing, it's bad. So I use that same ideology that who's going to pay for? So I was waiting for it to heal on its own. After I had to ask people that, if you're sick here, how much you? Because when you watch movies, when you read the media, you see people say, oh, they pay this amount for ambulance, they pay this amount for treatment. And I know I couldn't do that. So I had to ask people that, yo, if you are sick, how do you guys do it? And they asked me, am I a student? I was like, yeah. But, bro, just go to Grand River. You are covered for all this kind of thing. And lo and behold, I went there, bro, something that I've been nursing for over a week. Within 2 days, I was fine. So that was where information was very, very key.
Yeah.
Because I did not know.
But if ambulance come, you're paying though.
You are paying, yeah.
$600,
No,
man.
that's-
That one you're
that's
paying.
valid.
There's
That's
no
valid.
that one
How
you
about
don't
you,
need
Kyle?
information.
I
Oh,
did
there's so
like-
many. Like,
Are there like opportunities you've missed and you're like, shit, I wish I knew this like a couple of weeks ago.
there were some jobs that, like obviously, that I would have been doing right away. But obviously, then you can't work if you're a student.
20
You have to
hours.
wait for 6 months.
Oh,
Back
really?
then,
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. But there are some we could be doing that will count as our community service. We do
But you still getting paid.
community service. Yeah, we still do anyway. Yeah, we do community service.
But you be getting paid though.
No, you're not getting paid T.
Okay.
To count towards the community service hours.
Volunteer job.
It's volunteer, but they call it community service.
Yeah.
That community service hours.
But you're sure not getting paid.
You're not getting paid, but those are you miss. During those community service, you can be connected to some people,
Yeah, that's key.
right? As a student, that's what you want.
Yeah.
And some of them we might show you one or two things about maybe about career path.
Yeah.
You just learn. There are some people. There was actually a guy that he got information like that. He was one of the people amongst us that didn't go to university. That went to college. Trust me, he's good. He has a skill. Because let's be sincere, I'm not saying all of us don't have skills, but that guy's skill is a skill that AI can't replace. That's why I look at it.
It's
Yo,
carpentry.
like I was literally
No, he can't
I
replace
was
it.
literally just seeing I think it's Morgan Stanley. So I saw the post on LinkedIn just before we started. So Morgan Stanley, they're incorporating ChatGPT. No, I think they're building their own
To look like ChatGPT.
smart system to actually do financial advisors.
Damn. People will lose their jobs.
Trust
bro.
me, bro. But the thing is that I'm not skeptical about AI. The reason I'm not skeptical about it is
It's going to help
for
us.
some of these things. You still need emotion. Like you still need
You
emotional
need human,
connection.
yeah.
You still need human interaction. The reason why I asked you about that was so on Monday was a public holiday. I was going to the gym and then I see this guy. Like by default, Nigerians. The way we walk, yeah, you know,
We will carry ourselves.
the way we carry ourselves,
It's
you know,
different.
This one is Nigerian. So I was at the train station and then he was approaching, and so basically he was like, "Oh, bros, I don't know how he knew I was Nigerian, but he knew, and because he spoke broken
Pidgin,
language,
yeah, pidgin.
quick. Like, oh, bros, man, I've been looking for a job, man. Looking for a job, I've applied like to over like 500 places, like 500 applications. But like I was looking at my shirt. Did I write?
Recruiter.
Ask me. But then I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, he needs something ASAP. And all. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. So there's a place I know that I usually like tell guys to go there that they get something. So I just told the guy, okay, go to this place. And then really like, so this was Monday. By Wednesday, he told me he's starting on Monday. He's starting tomorrow.
Wow.
HR.
Like I'm dead. No.
HR.
HR situation. So sometimes, you know, you might meet the right person and then they give you that information quick, and then you've been, you know, slaving and you've been.
Yeah.
But then I believe we can actually mitigate some of all those situations if we had a better community. Like if we had a solid Nigerian community that when people come in and they would need jobs.
Yeah. How many Nigerians are
We have
are
Nigerian
business
community,
in business
Yeah,
partner?
I think we
that are
have
business
Nigerian
partners
communities.
here. Like how many do you know of that? Okay, these people
There are many.
they are doing business together.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, okay.
there's you know a thing here. That question is a very, very delicate question. Do you know why I say it's a delicate question? Is because there's the aspect of this person in Nigeria, this person might snake me. You understand? Or this person might slime me, or this person might like trust. There's also the aspect of because I want to be legit as soon as possible, let me go and do it with a Igbo person or a white person. So there's so many things that will actually, you know,
That cannot
but
start.
still, the truth of the matter is this: the Indians are working with themselves, the Chinese are working with themselves, the Arabs are working,
And
with
it's working
themselves,
for them.
and it's working for them. So I believe that we still have this we like call it inferior mentality that I have to affiliate with this person, you know, I have to affiliate with this Indian, I have to affiliate with this white person before I'll be successful. And you know also that our people, until they, most of the time when it's Nigerian, but when you see a white person, okay, you begin to believe that there's some form of legitimacy towards it.
But the funny thing is, we've always talked about that we as Nigerians or like Africans, we are not, we're not doing things together. We don't like ourselves, or like, you know, that's level of discussion. But if you speak to another Indian, or like I don't know which ones, but like the ones that I've spoken to, I'm like, oh, I spoke to one day, were like, oh, like I'm trying to do for like Indian clients, like, you know, to work with. And then next thing this guy says is like, he doesn't want to work with Indian clients, and he's Indian. He doesn't want to work with Indian clients. I went to Fergus the other day for a client who bought a property in Fergus. They are from Brampton, and then I asked this guy, why did you leave Brampton to Fergus? Next, my guy said was, there are too many brown people there.
Obviously,
They want
there'll be some
Hold on.
people
But
that
you
are
know
like
it's
that.
Solomon.
So
Two
like,
people. Do you know how many there
How
are?
many?
no,
Yeah.
I
They're
know.
1 billion.
I
They're
China,
know.
they've
I
what
They're
I'm
one
saying,
billion.
they've
Say
overtaken
is-
China in the recent.
I'm just trying to-
Are you
Yes,
serious?
they are
No,
not the most populated
I know, I'm just-
country on earth.
No.
India.
What I'm just trying to say is,
Because China tried to reduce their
Yeah,
own
yeah,
drastically,
yeah,
but them they don't
Exactly.
really care. They're just
but what I'm just trying to say is that as much as we were seeing it from our own
the
perspective,
outside,
yeah,
too.
right.
They also have
They
their
themselves
own-
also have their own issues,
But
and they're
it's different.
telling
So
us that
this is why
us
it's
two, we are
different.
like,
So yeah,
This is why it's different.
you're seeing
Yeah?
it
We can see the establishment
them they can't see
that
us.
they've done.
Okay,
We
okay.
can't see anyone that we've done.
And guess what?
So
Some
that-
of them that are not friends with you, yeah, the only reason why they will be friends with you, or the only reason why they will be close to you, is when you do business with them. Do you know that? When they might not be your
Obviously,
friends over party or drink, but when
Yeah.
it comes that money is involved, bro, they will hold
Trust
you
me.
down.
One thing I respect the Indians for is that they like money.
They
and they like to make money.
and they are very business oriented.
And they are business oriented.
They will hold you down.
Just tell an Indian, I have money I'm going to make for you. Trust me, you guys are friends.
you are friends. You see that? That's my point.
They remind me of the Igbo people.
Your people now.
Yeah.
Telling the Igbo people.
No, the Igbo people are obviously, you can't, I would even say that they surprise the Indians in terms of the way they've been doing business for a long time too.
Yeah, but Indians don't know whether you're Igbo or not.
Yeah, they don't care.
He's
so
Nigerian.
They see, no, he's not Nigerian, he's black.
Black.
Yeah, they see us as one.
African.
Yeah.
but with the Igbos,
Because some-
is he? Are you talking of infrastructures here or infrastructures back in Nigeria?
No, I don't
because
think,
here I
I
don't
don't
think.
think Igbos have any infrastructure here.
They have infrastructure.
Exactly.
But what they have
Black
here,
people-
what they have
Nigerians
here,
don't
it's
even have
just-
infrastructure. Yes.
no, what they have here in Toronto, because mind you, I told you, They were the one doing all this. They do all the shipping business, right? Importing and bringing stuff here, which is not the street that they. I won't say they dominate, but the street they kind of own a little bit. It's not bad. I see most of them. You think it's Alaba actually. You just see people talking. It's fun. You still need a lot of people to grow that. You know, they're still growing it, I believe.
Yeah.
It's really big though, what they're doing there. Because it's full-time job for most of them.
Yeah.
They come, most people come, that's their job. They do it. There's another guy too, there's another Yoruba guy that owns the shipping company. Nice guy. He used to help me a lot. The guy, he didn't hire Nigerians anyway.
Why?
I don't know
if
why.
you go to a place where an Indian is the manager, the whole place will be filled up with Indians. If you go to a place where a Chinese, the whole place will be filled up with Chinese people. It's only a Nigerian place that you go to and you see white people and you be wondering what's going on.
You see Indians.
Like,
But you know that sometimes we don't respect
Cheap
work.
labor.
We don't, you know exactly what I'm
We
saying.
don't respect work.
We ourselves don't even respect it. Let's take, for example, that African store on Lancaster.
Oh, the new one.
Yes. Now, the owner, the woman there, right, was looking for a sales girl, you know, like somebody to be staying there. This woman, like, she did interview for so many Nigerians, and the time was, I think you work like 20 hours or something because you're still in school. So many Nigerians, right? All of them literally ran away from the job. Now there are 2 Indian girls that are constantly
Why they
working
run
there
away from the job?
because they were like, no, I cannot live on 20 hours.
Now-
and
now
again,
let-
it's
let-
like it's like a sales girl job.
now,
I don't want to be doing that.
let me give you now an example. Yeah, for that thing that you said now. Yeah, it has happened to me before. That's that for. So I don't know why the girls
I should
left.
not interview you.
Hold on, no. hold on. I don't know why the girls left. Yeah, but also Nigerian employers too can be, especially in this place too, when they know that
They
you're
can be-
Nigerian,
yeah.
they like to shortchange you a lot. And
Shortchange you.
this is no disrespect to Indians. Their love for money means that they can do anything and acclimatize in any conditions. But take for example now, I wanted to when I first came, bro, you know, because financially when you first come, it will be like very difficult.
Of course.
So there was this person, I'm not going to mention it because I don't know if he's listening, but just to cover it up, I was supposed to work for him, like to drive his stuff. Yeah. Now the conditions of hold on now, you guys, I'm being serious.
guy is just so.
The condition like his truck, to deliver
I thought you
stuff
said
for
drive
him,
his stuff.
like a big van, because I like to drive. The conditions of work this guy put me under, I know for a fact that if we're in Nigeria, you can never try that nonsense and tell me that work for this kind of conditions. Yeah, but because hold on now, but because he knows that
Nigerian.
because he knows that if you go and bring somebody, maybe an Indian, for example, somebody that they will do it no matter what, but he knows that the conditions of that job was heinous. Now, let me tell you what I was going to do, yeah? We're producing, just to not give you a hint too much, we're producing something, yeah? So I was supposed to be taking those things to malls.
supplier.
Yes. Now,
Sorry to the
back home, for the money that is even paying me, yeah, at least there should be at least 2 people doing that work. Yeah. Now, what he wanted me to do, yeah, when you get there, yeah,
You're flooded
you will offload, not just offload, yeah, you will take it inside the mall.
to the eye.
You will arrange it. As in, hold on, this is in Nigerian, oh. Wait, hold on, you will arrange it, you will tape it, like with
You
the price.
will label it.
Yes, with the price. He gave you.
Why
give
your
you
truck
a-
is outside?
Why your truck is out. So he will give you a price tag to tag on it. And then when you are going, you still need to write, if it's cash, those people are paying, you collect the money and you write invoice for them and give it to them. And this person I used to drive to like 2-3 cities, London, what's the name of this place that is very close? Paris, Brantford. I can drive to like 4 cities in a day. Guess how much this guy was paying me? Can anybody take a wild guess?
15.
He was not even paying per hour. That's the funny part.
Voila.
He said it was paying per day. Guess how much he was paying me per day? $135. $130 per day. To go drive to and now there was a day that rain fell. Yeah, there was a day that rain fell and
That's small.
I had to come back because obviously because of what you can't expose what we are taking. I don't want to mention the name of the thing.
I know the place.
To water. Yeah, you can't expose it to water. So I was driving in heavy rain around past 10. I started to ask myself that if this was Nigeria, with this guy offer me, never. That is like 2 people's work.
So, but the thing
But
is,
guess what?
the guy is
I
being-
came back, yeah. 0 appreciation. This guy flipped on me. Hold on, this guy flipped on me for coming. I was like, do you see how heavy this rain was? Do you know where I was coming from, Daddy?
Where come from?
This
Alberta.
St. Catherine's. How will I drive to? Okay, are you crazy? I was coming from St. Catherine's. This guy was telling me, the last person that was doing it, she was doing this person was doing it. I was like,
No, but to be honest, guys, to play devil's advocate though, like competition is out there. If you don't want to get the
nobody.
job
That's
done-
what I'm trying to tell you
Listen
as
now,
a
of
brother.
course.
Yeah, if you're a Nigerian,
No, but
I
there's
would
no brother
not
in
put
business.
you.
There's no
No,
brother
I
in
know there's
business.
no brother in business, but bro, I would not put you under the same conditions. I'll put somebody
But
that's
there's no
not from
brother
my
in
side.
But remember, you gave him so much enthusiasm during the interview.
Yeah, because
told
I
him that
did
you
not
drink
that
expect.
you
You most
said-
likely told him
you told him
drove
that I drive from
Lagos
Monica.
to Sokoto.
Hold
Yes.
on.
I know you
Obviously,
very well.
He's going
I
to
know
ask.
you.
He's going to ask for a driving
you say
experience
that?
of
Did you say
which
that?
of Lagos to Sokoto. I told him that I used to drive and I know how
And
to
you
drive.
say-
And he tested me. Hold on, yeah, but that is not an excuse to put somebody under excruciating.
No, young man, no.
you had told him,
You
sir,
told him,
I can
sir,
work under
I can
pressure.
work under any pressure.
And then he put you under pressure.
Under
then you
rain
crack.
too.
No. And
Pressure,
so
rain,
to-
everything.
To go back to what you were saying, yeah, the woman probably knows that she can get crazy efforts out of those people that she will get from the Nigerians. She might put them under unnecessary work conditions that you don't expect that this is supposed to be. If they were in Nigeria, yeah, it will not be the
So
same. I'm telling you,
did you quit the work?
guy, I did not last 2 weeks.
No, but honestly, like, I believe
After that,
I had
better
to go because
I believe that
there was
employers
zero
and employees should
appreciation for
have,
what I did.
They should have an agreement, and then I believe that employers should also be fair, to employees.
Why do you think he didn't
I
want
have
to pay
this
per
big
hour?
question.
Because he knows that there will be times when the time will elongate, but no matter when you come, it's still that money.
So,
you're going
but
to collect. Why?
I put that on you
bad,
though.
though.
I put that on you though. No,
That's what I'm trying to say. They know
you
that
did
you
not.
need
You
money.
not negotiate. You don't negotiate well.
Because I was not expecting to go into 4 cities a day. That was not what he told me. I'm just trying
confused.
to tell you.
I'm confused.
He told me that it was just going
So
to be.
what did the
neighboring
offer letter
cities.
say?
Which of Nigeria?
Offer letter.
There was no offer letter. There was no offer letter.
So hold on. Just call you and say, "Oh, Dami, come to
hold
work
on.
today."
Yeah, I met him through a particular agency, so it was supposed to be the agency that was supposed to be paying me directly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I talked to him.
But there's
because
nothing on paper.
No, there was
No.
nothing on paper because
Next
it was a
time.
Yoruba.
No, and again, yeah. So this is another thing that we don't do. When you move to a new city or to a new country, it's no longer. It's not Nigeria. And I believe even like now in Nigeria, people should be inculcating this. Always make sure that something is signed.
Bro, when your rent is not paid, yeah, and you're about to be kicked out, you wouldn't care. I'm just trying to tell you that there are some
In as
excruciating
much
situations.
as I get that, yes, your rent is due and then you need to do X, Y, Z. But what I'm trying to let you know is this, bro. See, if you don't make it a practice and start at the particular time, you will never start. I have this question: Why is it that other Africans think that we are proud? Think that Nigerians are proud?
No, they have a point though.
They have a point.
That be a valid point.
Because when Nigerians do this thing a lot, we as a people, let's say outside the truth, we look at people less, as they say. There's this status that we always do, right? So people from other places, we don't even want to communicate with them. Let's say those people don't speak English, for example, or maybe they didn't attend the highest of education or whatever. We don't want to associate with those people. And I see a lot of people say that about us, and it's true. We always see other people that, there's kind of hatred for Nigerians from other African nations.
Obviously.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
yes,
there is.
they
there
used
is.
to tell us that you feel that you
But
guys feel
we
that you
do
are
that.
better.
We show up somewhere, we're the best, we wear the best clothes.
But see, the problem.
No,
The
should I
problem
dress like
is,
shit?
see, Thomas. The problem is
no,
we have
no.
a show off like
What
we
a
have a
show of
show of
mentality.
culture in Nigeria. Like
You call me, buy a red car, all those
like a
things.
fool, Kali. See, take for example now. Yeah, if we go out to a gathering, yeah, and
party.
everybody's wearing like, let's say, white shoes, yeah, like white sneakers and stuff. The probability, yeah, that you see a Nigerian wearing a dirty sneaker is very, very low.
Depends, I've seen some.
But no, that's why I said probability.
I've seen some
I'm
with the
not
ugly
saying.
sauce.
Those would have.
Wait,
my
but
text
wait,
is
let's get my point here.
your
Like
point.
you are most likely to see Nigerians being very clean. But now other people, because it's not their culture to be like that. What they say, they take it as pride. Because there was one guy I told, like, there was one friend that I used to have when I was staying in the res, you know, he was Canadian. And that day when we wanted to go out, I told this guy that, bro, clean your shoe now. This guy took it PO. I was like, I'm not, it's dirty, we can both see it. He took it as if I was proud because my shoe was, I was like,
No, but it depends on how you tell someone.
no, hold on. Like he immediately. No, I'm not saying that.
Oh man, I don't give a fuck, man. Bros, clean that show. We're not going out together.
God bless you.
Oh,
But
let me
they
let
see
me
it
go
as-
in front
Yes,
first.
that's what I told him. That if you don't, it doesn't make any sense. But what you
What
see,
car is he entering?
he saw it. Hold on, no.
No, there you
Doesn't-
go.
I don't even have car, bro. He
Oh,
saw,
yeah,
he
you
saw,
don't have
he
car
saw
that
it
time,
as
you have car.
pride that, you know, I told him to, you know, look clean. Some people, when you dress some kind of way, somebody has asked me before when I does that, what's the occasion? This was a fellow African person.
Let me ask you a question. Is he, when you put it on the, there's an orange,
Oh, that jump.
Orange jumpsuit.
No, but for real though, I like.
No, but
They asked me what's the occasion. I'm like, it's
I've
not
actually
pride. I
heard-
just want to dress clean.
No,
Is it
so
a
the
bad
thing is
thing?
this, yeah. Most people say it, and like they're like, "Oh, Nigerians are proud." Like, I honestly don't.
no, but
It comes from the fact of how we carry ourselves sometimes.
but you have to understand something. Eh? If someone is telling you that you are bad, you obviously will find a way to defend that you're not bad. Here's the thing. When I've looked at some angles people are coming from, they're right. There's a guy here. One of the things that most of us don't know how to do is to communicate with other people who are not from Nigeria. Sorry, how to relate with them,
Yeah.
right? You cannot, the way I relate to Solo will not be the same way I relate to someone from Uganda. I have to find a way, okay,
To
you know,
adjust.
okay, this person might be coming from a war zone. But there's some jokes I cannot be throwing.
Yeah, that
understand?
Nigerian
So-
jokes that they won't find
That's
funny.
why I'm just
Yeah.
joking. I cannot be throwing some jokes like maybe so let's say summer school. We used to do summer school in Nigeria then.
But we make fun of our fathers, our mothers back home, like jokes. You can't do that here.
Oh
you
yeah.
get-
Oh. Thank you for mentioning that because
You can't do that here. Like if I say, you see your daddy that don't have money, you say it every time. You
cannot
can't
say
do
that.
that, but it's a joke.
Do you know why that thing you mentioned is key? So there's this guy from I think he's from Congo. So I made that joke. It wasn't funny. See,
You see you as proud.
I
You get-
I told the guy that maybe this your head. Your father is. I'm not saying the father. But just that thing I said. See, I got warning on text. I got warning in person. Then another guy again called me
to warn you.
that they don't play with their parents. And I was like,
Bro, what are you talking about? Someone will say, is that not your mommy walking down the street?
Yeah.
Or it's like literally, like we
It's a
actually joke
joke.
everything. Like we don't say, oh, I saw your grandma. Oh, that's
Yeah, but to
No, but
other
see,
people,
they
to other
don't-
to other countries, that could be interpreted as pride. Like, you know, why are you making fun of me? Why you feel
but,
me?
But we too, we carry ourselves in a way whereby we see that, I don't want to touch this person. This person is not on my level. See, those people don't come up with that word pride if it doesn't associate with the word pride. There's some behaviors. Look at it, man. Come on, man. I know some Nigerians here. When they live with some people who are from other African countries, they just think automatically they're better than them.
But some African
but
countries
hold
also
on.
have this inferiority complex about Nigerians.
No, not some, a lot. A lot of African countries have inferiority complex. Let's be honest about it.
Why do you think?
I had a case now where I was living before, where the girl was telling me that.
that one. No, don't
I should
bring up
take my
that case.
Nigerian. No.
Don't bring up that case.
I'm not bringing it up. But one of the problems the girl
What-
had
what
with
did
me.
she take- what the
Hold
problem
on.
was
One
it?
of the problems the girl had with me was because I was Nigerian.
I
And this-
disagree.
Yes.
No, but
I disagree.
Were you
Hold
there?
on.
I disagree.
Were you there?
I
on.
disagree.
Hold
And
on,
this
but-
person is supposed to be a South African.
Hold on, no, but you literally know that we have problems with South Africans.
Were you playing a piano song where you're not supposed to play?
No. That's not the reason. Young
She
man.
was only angry because I
What
did
is
not
the full
want
story?
to get close to her. Do you feel me?
What do you mean
And
get close to her? What were you wearing?
No.
That's why I say she don't bring up
Hold
this
on,
story.
but it's a serious conversation here.
No,
but
no.
I feel like she shouldn't be intimidated because of where she felt like the reason why I didn't want to associate myself with her was because of where I'm from. But it was just because I don't want any
No.
trouble.
Did you say hi to her? What happened? Walk us through.
No, but I told
She
you the
can't-
whole story.
you can't be
but
the only black
I'm
guy
just,
there.
I'm just
No, but
giving you an
like-
example.
Aside from South Africa, even Ghanaians self. Ghanaians like
No,
Ghanaians don't.
Ghana don't beef with us. It's just
It's
most
not,
cases.
It's not just jollof rice. I beg.
I know it's
There are
not
a lot
just
of things,
jollof rice,
bro.
but like there's a lot of things.
But keep in
Even
mind.
with the music too.
But keep
The
in mind.
artists.
But keep in mind, Ghanaians, right? With the whole, remember Ghana must go history.
True.
And keep in mind that we as a people as of early 2000, we started gracing their universities.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2000.
We started
Because
gracing their.
it recently.
even like bro, like literally, like we're actually a lot in their universities.
Keep in mind. That's one country you pay international fees.
Yes, we pay international as in that we pay fees as
pay
international
international fees
students
there
in
too.
Ghana. Yes,
The medical students almost the same in UK.
yes, it's actually very expensive to
But
go to Ghana.
it's a great school. So they have the right to be proud about their country because you're the one coming. But you say you're a giant.
But the thing is, you can't
Fake
talk
giants.
of the African continent without mentioning Nigeria because first of all, the amount of people that are in Nigeria alone. Do you feel me? We are like 5 countries or 6 countries put in one. There are some countries that you can take. Lagos is like 3 countries in some places.
Or
In
Lagos
Africa.
is like maybe not even Africa, even the world.
Do you feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I
number
agree.
too, the number makes it possible that there's an array of talents in politics, in education. In go to the US, Nigerians are one of the most educated people. Here, we are one of the most educated people.
Let's stop all this.
No. It's not pride. It's not pride.
those
I'm
things.
no. See,
I hate-
see.
I hate-
You know what?
I-
I'm
no,
trying to
I
say
hate
that
those.
these
I
are
don't
some of
say,
the
I don't
points.
say, I
but
don't
like,
say I dislike. I say I hate.
It could be like
actually hate.
accolades.
These
Yes.
are some of the
Actually
points why they hate us or
Actually,
why they don't
no,
like us.
no,
These are some of the
listen,
reasons why.
Listen, yeah. Recently, or rather, most of the time, there's some garbage I hear.
Like
or
what?
See, and then I wonder how it adds anything to us.
It doesn't.
I'm not saying
Whoa,
it does.
no,
I'm
hold
just
on.
saying that it's one of the reasons. This is one of the things that we say or we do that they are seeing that makes it feel like, oh, these people feel like they are better. It's just the truth. When somebody else is doing better, another person will feel like, oh, I don't think me and this person are on the same level. I've met people that they say, oh, when I say, oh, I'm Nigerian, they're like, oh, really? You people are so full of yourself. Like, you don't even know me.
But
You
right.
get-
But they're right.
Yeah, but at that point, you can't help them.
Obviously now.
Yeah, it's a stereotype, right? But,
It's a stereotype.
But to a certain extent, some stereotypes are right. There's some I can not mention here, but they're right. Because let's tell ourselves the truth. You just did the same thing.
Bro, I was giving an
No,
example.
I'm not
I would
saying-
never say that kind
No,
of thing
no, I'm
outside.
not-
I was
I'm
giving
not-
an example of
But
why
was
they
that
think.
like is that example not like almost not a valid thing in the
It's
past?
valid.
Like,
It's
like
still valid.
you know
Now
when
what?
like when
Oh, it's still
when
true now.
when people leave Nigeria and then go and like educate themselves and then they like come back and then like
Come
if
back
they go
where?
for like conferences, right? Like outside Nigeria, right? They're always giving them that praise that like this person studied this person is that. It's like it was something that was appreciated
No,
back then.
Don't get me wrong, go. This is where I'm coming from. Maybe you guys, did not get me.
Okay.
Yes, what you said is true. It's valid. Like we are in fact we are the most educated and all. But then for me, in products, there's something that we call vanity metrics.
Of course,
Is
of
that-
course. Yeah.
These are things that
These
they
are
don't
things
add
that-
value.
They don't have value. They are
They
irrelevant.
don't add value. So
Exactly.
you like we might be the most educated people.
But we're not adding
But our
anything to
country
the-
is a shit, oh. Like we don't have community.
Yeah.
People, the Indians that come here and then the Chinese that come here and open stores, like they actually build,
But the
whatever.
question
So, like,
is, why are other African countries, why are they looking at that as a limitation towards them? That's the thing.
No, they're not seeing it as a limitation. You see, if we had a strong community, right, that would not happen. It's individual cases that built up that stereotype.
Yeah.
Because the community would have corrected. See, that's what this community correct.
Because they've generalized. Because you
Yeah.
see me now, because I'm Nigerian, automatically I'm full of myself.
Well, if you drive a red car,
No. I'm just saying that they generalize
Wait.
based
Yeah,
on
I
these
get your
things that
point.
they
But
Yeah,
we
yeah,
actually
yeah.
do have a community though.
Nairo.
no.
Don't have even share my experience with the community.
I think that's a community.
No.
Right? But like they're just
keep in mind.
their way
Keep in mind.
of
Keep in mind.
movement.
I don't know this community.
No, they're not, they go community. They stand for something
No,
good.
but I honestly don't know this community you're talking about.
Nigerians
see,
in
no,
the
it's
region
not
of
rich.
Waterloo.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
don't know
comment.
them.
I'm
Nairo.
sorry.
You don't know them.
No, they go don't get me wrong. When I talk about community,
No, but how has this community impacted Nigerians living in Waterloo?
So basically, I would say in terms of accommodation, and then in terms of being a voice for Nigerians in some certain aspects, when that kid
that kid
was arrested, one small child was
cannot- 3 years old.
arrested. A 3-year-old child was arrested. These guys actually went out to go
Arrested.
and,
You arrested 3-year-old.
they put it in
yeah,
front of
yeah,
back
now,
of man. Look at
these
this.
guys had to like they had to go and protest and things like that, and then they even had to reach out to the mayor. Or
But what impact does it
yeah.
have? What?
No, that
I know
actually
that,
made
I know
them,
that last year.
you know,
I think we elected a councilman that's Nigerian,
Yeah.
which is a big step.
Very big.
Because
Yeah.
what I always say is you cannot claim power until you get power. So you can have whatever it is. Like look at the way. Don't let me put myself in trouble, but thank God I held myself. But then you can have a big community, but until you plug yourself in places of power where you can actually make moves.
Do we have enough political participation? Do you feel like
exactly
Nigeria?
what
Do you feel like
exactly what
Nigerians
I'm saying.
partake in
Nigerians don't even
politics?
participate in politics.
No,
hold on
but we
now.
don't need to. Let me tell you why. You see,
You don't need to.
let me tell you one thing you don't have.
Really?
You don't have the craftiness of the Western
How do you
world.
get to positions where you
Wait
can
now,
change
wait,
things?
Oga, wait now.
Capitalism.
See, you
Own the shit.
see the way this.
We don't own anything. How do you
That's what I'm
expect us
saying.
That's what I'm trying
Own
to
the
say,
shit. You don't need to get into power.
You don't need to
own.
get into. You don't need to get into power.
Okay. Own what exactly?
Let me
now?
give you an example.
How do you expect us to own
Let me
these
give you an
things?
example. See, anyway, anybody hearing this, I don't even care. Just take it. This Kitchener Waterloo is up for grabs with regards to several opportunities.
Definitely.
True.
Like
true,
it is the person that has the vision and sees it. I'm like, oh, okay, no. Let me just pick this part and let me try and work on it and let me try and work on it and let me try and work on it. A to Z, that guy has been there, I don't know, for 10 years or 20
Over
years.
that. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Honorable shout out to him and what he's doing, but knowing Nigerians and knowing who they are, I might be called wicked for saying this. We're supposed to have blown that guy out of the sea.
Like there's almost zero competition for him, which is
Like,
crazy.
I'm dead serious.
Like, he's
When I
right.
mean blow. Like I mean
Blow him out of the water.
Like blow him out of the sea that is on the beach.
But
Yes.
but you know why? But you know why I applaud him.
Well, honorable shout out to him.
Oh, no,
You know what
obviously.
I
He's
applaud
doing
him?
something for him to still be there. He's doing
not-
something.
No, but
right.
do you know why I applaud him?
Why?
He overcome fear to do something. You
Yeah.
were scared.
Yeah.
To do something.
Now,
Failure,
this is
failure.
where I think political participation comes in.
Okay.
Take
No, but
now.
okay, hold on.
I'm
So
looking
how has that
for.
political participation
Wait, hold on
helped
now.
him
I
do
want
that?
to.
So guys, A to Z is the name of like an African store in Waterloo for those who don't know.
I want to open like a restaurant now. Yeah, I'm looking for a particular space. Yeah, but this space, they told me that they cannot grant me because of some blah 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 reasons. Yeah, if I have a Yoruba man, yeah, in the council or in the government, you know that it might not work out 100% every time, but you know that I have more opportunities. Yeah. To open that thing in my preferred location because I know somebody that is in government.
So
I-
once
I
again,
disagree
hold on,
with that.
hold on. Once again, you are bringing the
I
Lagos
would-
mentality
I would.
to Canada.
Guy, forget.
Hold
See, all
on,
this thing that
I
you
know
are
it
saying,
exists.
it
I know it
happens
exists.
everywhere.
I know. I know
listen,
that,
listen,
right?
But the likelihood for you to succeed without that is higher here than it is in Nigeria.
But I'm just saying that
No,
it is
don't get me
still a
wrong.
step forward if you have somebody in
Yes,
government
it
that can
is,
influence things
but
for his
you
own
don't-
people.
but you don't necessarily, because at the end of the day, that's corruption and favoritism.
Exactly what I want to say. That's what
Yes,
I'm
it
saying.
is.
See,
Hold on.
there's
Legally wise,
what we
legally
call,
wise,
there's
that
what
is
we
it.
call red.
Hold on,
No,
hold
I
on,
didn't say
hold on,
anything
please.
illegal here.
Please, I want to
There's
tell
what
you
we call red tape. You know. There's what we
Oga.
call
There's no tape
See,
here. Hold on.
hold on. See, sometimes, yeah, bureaucracy affects people in different ways. Principles affect people in different ways. There's what we call helping you to cut the red tape. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, you need to take, for example, there's this guy that can that is at the top of the chain of you don't know him, you don't have access to him. That thing that you are proposing here is not bad, yeah. But the person on that particular seat as at that point doesn't want it. It might be for certain reasons, or maybe they say there's a particular letter that you need to draft, but for some reason it's not leaving the table of the person that's supposed to do it.
Okay,
yeah?
let me give you an
They
example.
can help you cut through the now. Most of the reasons why some of Nigerians don't vote in here is the red tape is much.
Yeah, you're not.
you-
No.
That's a lie. I disagree.
No, I disagree with that.
So
Okay.
hold on.
I disagree with
so
that.
hold on. First, see. If you understand public procurement, you need to understand it. We don't do it back home. I've worked in the industry. That's what I'm telling you. See, the public procurement before those things you're saying will be possible. Whereby there's a job and you want to be awarded the contract, and before you just go behind the place, someone in the parliament, you just tell the person, hey, then the person just awards the contract.
You don't need to go behind.
No, you know what I
There might
mean.
be somebody you need to
This guy
talk
don't
to.
understand.
Hold on. You're the one that's not getting my point. I'm not saying anything illegal here. Take, for example, I didn't know you before I met Thomas. Yeah? There was something I've been trying to do, or probably I've been trying to get through to you so that I can open something that would become big, or maybe not even a business. You feel me? Maybe like, take for example, these you want to do something at the park. Yeah? I'm supposed to reach out to a particular set of, but because of the red tape, I can never get to that person.
What red
Wait, hold on. See, I now met Thomas. Yeah.
Okay.
For example, now Thomas knows you. And I'll tell you that, man, I've been sending over 20 letters, yeah, to get my stuff approved. And you tell me that it never got to you. That is red tape. Those letters, for some reason, never got to you. But somehow...
You don't know my office.
Hold on now. But somehow, because I know Thomas, now that letter is going to get to you. Did you do anything illegal?
I get what you're saying, but see
You get?
No. See the point you don't understand here is you're making a good point. That's that. But you're saying that point is the reason why.
No, I'm telling you that it helps. I'm not saying it's the reason.
Okay.
It
Because-
helps.
because you know why?
If you participate more, yeah, in places that policies are being made, it's
Let me ask
easy
you a
to
question.
influence.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
That when
question.
you are from the
Let me ask you a
outside.
question.
Do you know how
Let
many
me ask you-
Indians are in places of power?
No, it's a lie, yo. Before they go into power.
But they are now. Do you
Remember-
know that they
remember,
are?
if
There are a
you-
lot of Indians now in power.
If
A
you-
lot.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Does it help or does it not help them?
No, it does.
It does, but they
Like-
built a community first.
Yes, the beauty community
You
first.
can't just
Exactly. We're building
I'm just saying one of the various
we're not-
of the various problems. Yeah, there are so many reasons why things like this are not happening to
No,
us.
but-
I just stated one of it.
No, but here's the thing you have to understand, right? If we're 100, for example, just 100 Nigerians in the city, because the Jewish people are a big example, right? They're not in power, but they're in a place of influence
Yeah.
because of the community they have built.
Yeah.
You cannot build influence without community. Because when we build the community to get to a place that Solo is influential, but Solo is not a counselor. Solo can sit down here and sponsor counselors.
But people listen to him.
Yes. Because Solo can just come to school board meeting and Solo has following, Just imagine Solo is an YouTube influencer for Nigerians here. Solo has 500,000. Please tell me which counselor or tell me which mayor here.
That you reach out to.
Solo
that
just
you
have to
don't
do one
answer him.
video.
Yes.
Just one video for
and
the
you get
city.
his attention.
Everybody's. Is Mr. Beast online? Is he a politician?
At all. But that guy has a lot of influence.
But Mr. Beast, politicians, very soon I think
Is Elon a politician?
it's not a politician.
But look at what Elon is doing.
I'm just trying to say
So you have
that
to
we
understand
need
that.
to put ourselves in positions where those kinds of things are possible. That's what I'm just trying to say.
No. We have already put ourselves individually.
Not as
Yeah,
a
not as a
collective.
No, because
It is individual because so there's this lady that talks about finances that Trudeau had to like I don't know if it's Trudeau specifically, but like the whole government had to call her and some other guys to like look at the 2023
Budget.
financial budget and then give her own feedback, input on it.
So it's either
But all those ones.
All those ones is that
Yeah,
all those
now
ones,
that's
battery
just
signal in
exactly. But the
it's
fact
a
that they
step
call
forward.
her,
The fact that they
like you actually call this part. No, it's battery signal.
but the fact that they called her
called her
is
and
a
leave
step
signal,
forward.
leave that
forward
thing.
and
Is a step forward.
You know what's funny?
It's not a step
battery
backward.
signaling.
No.
I never say it's a step backward.
No.
But please allow those
See,
things.
but you know one thing with the black man? They are very good at symbolism. You see what he just did?
Oh, it's a step forward. Abi.
You see what he just said? Oh, because we're good at maybe someone did something. There's something. Hey, this is our guy. The old Nigerians are killing it everywhere.
no,
That's not the point he made.
Relax.
The fact that they called her
The Nigerians are killing
means
it.
that
Don't get
they
me wrong.
value.
Hold on.
Relax first.
Hold
Relax.
on.
Why did they call you?
Hold on.
Am I a financial person?
Relax.
Why did they call her another
Let me
person?
get
Why
it
is it her?
Hold on.
She's doing something right.
Hold on.
I'm not saying she did something wrong.
Hold on. Are you trying to tell me that there are no other people that are better than her, that have more financial knowledge than her?
Obviously they are. Yeah,
so
but
what are
the
you talking
fact
about?
that they called her in the first place
guys,
is a
battery
step
signal.
forward.
No. Also, about the fact that she has a huge amount of following, and for the fact that
Maybe
she
that one.
How does that affect the financial interpretation that she wants to do?
because she can probably she knows where
Speak up
people
for
are
things.
coming from, and she can speak up.
What are
there.
you talking about?
Like,
T,
You
hold on,
don't
hold
say
on.
finance now.
Is she
I know she
Nigerian?
might not
Is
be
she
able to.
Nigerian?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I know she might not be able to change anything, though. I know that, but like the fact that they even recognize, oh, this
Her
person is
following.
doing this.
No, hold on. I tell you, wait, bro. I'm going to dismantle this thing you're talking about. I tell you, tell me that she has financial data or spending pattern of her following, and then they want to use that to extrapolate whatever
He's
budget they
saying
do.
that,
No,
hold on.
no,
He's
no,
saying
no,
that
no, no.
she
No.
knows where some of the issues are.
What issues?
These other people are not.
Oga, hold on. You want to understand something? You want to understand something. So, Trudeau called an influencer.
Financial influencer.
Yeah, financial influencer.
Yeah.
To come look at the budget of the government.
Of the government.
Okay, interesting.
Let's stop this thing.
So, the financial
That's
influencer.
politics too.
No, relax.
Whether you like it or not.
Of course, it's
The
politics.
financial influencer comes look at it. Financial influencer happen to belong in the diversity bracket. Come look at it. Oh, how can we improve? Is it for Nigerians or just immigrants? That's the question I have for you.
Okay.
Did they call to come and improve budget for immigrants?
Now I don't know
If
it's for
something,
immigrants of
if they
Nigeria.
have something to gain from that thing, yeah. See, politics is give and take. Yeah.
Thank God
You give.
That's
You
why I
know-
say-
you know-
that's why I say it's
Yeah.
back to signaling.
You know
Like,
what I just
Just
said,
give me,
yeah.
I gave you. If she, as a financial person, yeah, she knows what the government wants and she knows what the people want. That's one thing.
No, she doesn't know what the
That-
people want.
doesn't know what
See,
people
not
want.
maybe not everybody, yeah, but for a fraction of people that she's talking
that
about,
she's talking to,
she
because
knows
thing
what
is-
is she knows what the issues are in the immigrant community because her herself being an immigrant. Yeah, you will not tell me that
Not
somebody that is not.
necessarily.
Oh wait, not necessarily, but she has some knowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she has some knowledge.
Now
I
she
will tell you
knows
that.
a
I
way.
will tell you that the government even have more data than her.
Oh, that one is 100%. 100%.
definitely,
So what are you talking
definitely,
about?
the government would
You know why
obviously
that-
have more
you know why
data
that-
than
you know
that.
So what are you talking about
But
then?
like,
Hold
I'm just
on.
saying, like,
What? See,
for the fact that
Thomas,
they
I would rather
recognized
be in that. I would rather be her be in that position,
That situation.
than somebody else. That is
Yeah,
not
that's-
in
because
the
dude,
community.
no.
Yes.
See, you have a lot of information about finances, but nobody's listening to you.
Or
You're
use it in a
Nobody's
direction.
You're very, very funny.
Are
You know why you're very funny?
Are you even?
Hold on.
Are you even
hold on,
preaching?
hold
Are
on,
you even
hold
preaching
on,
the gospel
hold on,
about the
hold on.
finances?
Let me ask you,
No, you're not.
Do you know that? Do you know we have one of the most talented financial gurus? Hold on, let me finish. In this country, that was why during the last recession, the banks did not go into recession. See, I'm not saying her role is not important, right?
I get.
oh God,
My point is-
your head
What-
can
she's-
take and shake.
What?
Bro,
Okay. Do you know what is
I
in
was-
that
if
budget?
I was, take for example now, yeah, one of us here, was that person that they called. What would you feel about that?
What do you
What would you? Let's take for example, like it's Thomas or Kali.
If he's
don't,
not- if
don't you
he's
think?
not-
Don't you think that there's some sort of hope that I know that
There's
it's
no
Thomas
hope.
that is there?
Imagine
No,
they call
forget
you.
that.
Imagine they call you. You
What are
carry.
you saying?
I'll take photo and go home. That's
See your
it.
life.
Okay,
See your life.
okay, take for
Okay.
example now, they even call you to come and take photos in that kind of place. I'd rather it be you. Yeah?
Like, don't you understand the influence you are carrying?
Influence you are carrying.
You're
for
carrying an
anything
influence.
there.
That's the
What
point.
that kind of
You
influence
guys
for
are
you?
making-
For two of
You
you.
guys are downplaying
No,
it.
moving on. We wish her the best. But I know that she's not doing anything valuable in that place.
No. They-
And then I'm
like,
not saying this because of whatever. Like, I'm just saying it because, bro, like it's different. See, there's a difference if you call Kali to come and take a picture and say, okay, come and
Thomas,
take a
Thomas are
picture.
different.
Thomas.
But then if you now say, oh,
Thomas, answer
want
this
to
question.
use
Thomas, is PBD influencing the
Which PBD?
um?
Oh, this guy
Yeah,
part.
is he influencing the government of
United
America?
States?
Is he influencing it or not?
No.
Answer.
It's not.
Simple. That's
Thomas
my point.
cannot
He's
answer.
not.
No,
He's
he
not
is.
influencing it. Because-
is.
How? How is he influencing it?
indirectly is.
Okay, what?
So you know,
okay.
is this
you know
one
the-
How
influence?
does that
No,
differ
it's
from
not my
this?
point.
You know
Like
during the
I
week
said,
he
to them,
was in
she's
this
not.
guy's house.
She's not.
You know during the week he was in this
influencing
guy's house.
anything there, but they called her at least.
Ron. Like they actually called him and Adam and some.
Bro, do not compare that woman with PDB.
I'm not comparing.
No,
I'm
no.
not comparing.
The fact-
No.
the fact that you-
No, I'm not comparing. I'm just trying to say. I'm just trying to say.
Just
If
trying
they
to-
call, if just
Oga.
imagine if Biden called, no, don't even use on PPD. When they called these people, them Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, them when Trump called them out, it was for no
Let me ask you
reason.
something.
No
Do
reason.
you know
They
people
did
are
not have
calling?
any
So
influence.
hold on.
You
So
know
we
the
are
people
going back to
calling.
my
I
point
know
now.
I'm calling them for like a reason.
You
Saying
know the
that
people you are calling.
I'm trying to say it is
No,
all
I
for
get-
vanity, as you said.
so
And I understand that.
Do you know the people you're calling?
Yes.
Do you know the names you're calling?
I know
Thomas,
the names I'm
let's
calling.
move
I'm
on.
not
Let's move on.
comparing her
Let's
to
move
them.
on.
Because
This-
the reason
this
I say that
conversation will not
is, the reason I
finish.
say that is, I understand the influence, right? Like for example, Ronaldo can move a nation.
That one I can.
There are people that
cannot
can't
believe that
move
one,
a
yes.
nation. You can't tell
That
me
one.
if you have 500,000. No, you can't move a nation.
Are we even sure that she has 500,000?
There are people that
but
can move a
getting to
nation.
place like things like that, yeah, I step forward to that point that
They are
you're
not a
making.
step forward to anybody. Because you know why? We've been having those step forwards, but we've been on the same place.
Okay,
Yes.
fair point.
Yes.
Fair point.
We're people
and we are walking.
we're people that embrace. These are the problems.
Symbolism.
Symbolism.
It's no.
Oh, listen.
There's
Listen.
there's
Do you know
a
how
grey
many- do you know
area
how many-
between.
Let me ask you guys a question.
You can't just
Let me ask you
call
guys
it
a question. Do you know
symbolism.
how many Nigerians there are in Waterloo? Just take a like give me like a ballpark.
Like 1,000.
No, Abba. They're more than that.
I'm more like that. What are you talking about?
They're more than 1,000.
What's the
If-
percentage of Nigerians in the
If
country?
anything, hold on, sorry. If anything happens to a Nigerian, maybe God forbid someone gets killed or someone
we
gets
call?
who do we call?
The community.
Nairo.
Exactly, Nairo.
That's the community.
So
start from there.
What does Nairo do?
So the thing is, I think they have a certain amount of influence whereby for them to even be able to reach the mayor of this place, right? For them to be able to reach,
America can reach mayor.
Emma can reach me, your guy.
I can go outside mayor's house now and just tell them that
Go
yo.
now.
No, go.
Hold on.
Go.
I can actually go to mayor's house now and say, oh, I'm going on hunger strike.
It's true. Yeah.
And then I put my phone on Instagram Live. Oh God, stop.
Nobody will answer you.
You will die of
Nobody will
hunger.
answer
This
you.
guy
Not
think is
You think the problem you're making.
you think it-
When I
you think
when I
it-
when I was
Hunger
running,
strike.
relax. When I was
For a
running
Nigerian,
when I was-
hunger strike.
when I-
Nothing is
when
going
I
to
was
happen.
running for election
Nothing
in
is going to
school,
happen.
it was like this. This is not the problem you're making. The mistake you're making is that
You
first
guys
of
still
all,
keep
you
comparing
think
this to
it's
a
Go and
comparing
try.
man.
No,
No,
go and-
no.
Leave them. Let them go and do hunger strike in front of mayor's house. You deceiving yourself.
See, the
Go and
fact
do
that
it. Go and do
you
it.
don't see, you don't have influence.
You don't have anything,
don't have
guys.
anything.
You don't.
As much
Don't
as you
stop
see,
hype.
exactly what you said, that you need that influence to move things. You think because you are doing your gas
Hunger
strike and go
strike.
and
Bro, they don't care.
don't care.
Listen.
No,
you're missing the
So, but
point.
the more you care about what you're talking about,
But if Nairo goes to
If Nairo
to
goes,
mayor, they have more
because they're
chances
coming
of
as a
getting
community.
answers
No,
than
I
you
get
as
you.
an
the
individual.
Jewish guys,
I get
bah,
you.
the
Because
Jewish
they're
guys.
community.
hold on, let me
Because
finish.
they're
Let me
community,
finish.
they will
What
listen
happened-
to them
what
more.
happened- what happened to the cop that arrested the kid?
I don't know. what
Uh-huh,
happened.
yes, please let's.
Yeah, I'd
Let's
not
go.
even hear the
I
story,
actually
so I
want to
don't
get
know.
into Nairo's influence now. So let's use that.
Yes.
So guys, apparently a kid got arrested, like a 3-year-old kid got arrested. I don't know what the child did.
That was very bad.
It was very bad.
Very, very bad.
But the 3-year-old
Did they,
kid,
put the
like,
kid in the
he,
van or
he actually
something?
Yes,
sounds
now.
like
What
a
was
joke.
Jesus Christ.
Sound like a joke.
And I think they put the kid on handcuffs.
It will be
No, how
pla-
can you
it will
handcuff
be
a
plastic,
3-year-old?
man. It might be. I don't know.
It will be zip tied or
It will
something.
be- I don't know.
Why do you even zip tie a 3-year-old? What can a 3-year-old do?
These are the info Nairo is supposed to give you.
Jesus, I never even.
I don't know if they did that, but I'm
But
not
then,
scared.
Solomon, since you are a rep of
Something,
Nairo
man.
or you belong to Nairo,
Yes, I am in Nairo. I've seen
okay, so you are in Nairo.
I've seen the things that they've done for even
So
even
hold
Nigerians
on.
coming
No, you're
into the
trying
country.
No, hold on. Let me hold you on that.
Okay.
So, I believe Nairo should have released a statement. You know?
Which was and it was also on the news as well.
So they released a statement.
Yes.
So what happened to the cop that arrested?
I did not follow up with that
Your-
news
Why?
because I moved on my life now.
Nairo, don't move on, no.
No.
Guys, a
No,
3-year-old
now it's not
kid.
move on, but like
The 3-year-old kid,
no,
bro.
No, as far as I saw that,
Bro, I never-
they've
that's
released the
crazy,
kid.
man.
That was all, and I saw
3-year-old.
that Nairo.
What do you mean?
that's
The kid
it.
was
Like-
going to come out that day.
That's
They let the
that's
kid
a
go,
3-year-old. That's a minor.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
3-year-old.
3-year-old, bro.
Let me shock
Bro,
you.
in the
Let me
back of
shock
a
you.
van.
I'm not saying Nile didn't do anything. Obviously, Nile did stuff. They tried. But let me tell you, there are communities that thing will not go under the carpet.
Definitely for sure.
Mind you, we'll have Nigerians in parliament, we have Nigerians around political spaces. You don't necessarily have to be from here. They didn't raise any alarm about that. That thing is supposed to be national news.
a 3-year-old kid.
Yes.
So
That
a
is
big
why.
deal.
That is why I was
Listen,
encourage
listen,
political
yeah,
participation.
listen,
Somebody
we've not
like
reached Nairo.
you,
We've not
if you
reached-
were
if
there,
Nairo-
do you think that you
Nairo
let it
cannot-
slide?
I will not
don't
join.
have
I will not
That
join.
is why we
influence.
need
We
to
don't have that much
encourage
influence.
political.
Relax.
If you were there,
Relax,
would
relax.
you
Let
not
me
speak
tell you
up?
something. Let me tell you something.
That's why we need
I was-
more
I was
people.
interested in politics here, but here's the problem, right?
Bro, me, I've always been.
When I've looked at the dynamics, right? Being in the political space in school, I understand how this, should I say, these Western people run their stuff. There are some systems that you can't break.
Definitely.
Do you know why? Do you know why you can't break it?
This is not your land, first of all.
Obviously,
Thank you.
you're not
This
even
is not
from
your
here.
home.
But guess what? What you keep doing every day is passing bills.
That doesn't go anywhere.
Passing bills. If 16 people don't agree with you, you just keep doing the same
What
thing.
is the 16? Part of the 16 people, there are a lot of people that are from this community that are part of that 16 people. The more political participation you have, the better it gets. To
You're
me,
right. You're right, but
You know one thing about these obedient people? I don't really hear
I
people-
can't-
political participation, political
very-
it's true
participation.
now.
But then, really, Solomon,
another person entering tomorrow.
I'll leave them. But Solomon, like, I'll be honest with you, yeah. If Nairo could not raise the alarm for these kids'
I would say
arrest-
they've not had enough influence
no, listen now.
to not make
they
that
could
go
not-
under the carpet.
If they could not, because of the severity of this, if they could not, because let's assume that it was maybe like an 18-year-old, and then that 18-year-old committed the crime, and then they actually want to actually run that 18-year-old up. Trust me, it's going to. But if a kid gets thrown in a van, gets arrested,